Hello everyone and welcome to Seven Sacred Sisters. I'm Sarah and today I'm doing an intuitive tarot card reading for each of the zodiac signs for the middle of March 2021. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so not all of the messages will resonate with everyone. If the message resonates, claim it without a doubt, and if it doesn't, I highly recommend that you A, leave it for someone else, and B, check out some of the other readings that apply to your chart, like your rising sign, your moon sign, your Venus sign, and possibly your North Node placement. I'm just going to take a moment now to play the singing bowl to clear the space so that we get the best energies for the readings today. So if you'd like to stay and listen to that, I will be doing that now. However, if you would like to skip ahead, please check out the description box below. There will be timestamps for when you can get into your reading. Okay, Leo. So I've pre-shuffled your cards, Leo. I've meditated on the cards. Let's just cut the deck for good measure. Spirit, what are the messages for Leo? What are the messages for Leo whenever they hear this message? Ooh, Nine of Cups. Very nice. It's the challenge. It's the challenge for Leo. Five of Wands. Okay. What's the underlying energy? What's in the subconscious? What's being hidden in the subconscious? The subconscious energy for Leo. Oh. Four of Swords. It's not being revealed. Recent past, we have the Nine of Swords. Well, that's possibly why. Okay. What's in the crowning energy for Leo? What's in the crowning energy? What are they thinking about? What's in the crown for Leo? Okay. With the Lovers. In the future position, we have Judgment. In how you see yourself or how others see you, we have the Nine of Pentacles. What's in the field? What's in their field? Death. Transformation. What's the action or advice for Leo, please, Spirit? Action or advice for Leo. Star. Very nice. What's the possible outcome? What's the possible outcome? Oh. I'm going to take both of these. Got the King of Swords and the Chariot. Huh. Moving forward with discernment. Very nice. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. Yeah, I'll say. Moving forward. Okay. At the bottom, or at the core of your reading, rather, we have the Nine of Cups. So this is all about a wish fulfillment. This is a wish granted coming in for you. There's something being illuminated. There's something that you have manifested, you've wished for. You've wished upon a star for it. Something you're hoping to bring into fruition, and it's coming in for you. I've got 99 on the ground here. Actually, 999. So there's an ending. There's go look up the angel number, of course, but there's definitely something coming to an end of a cycle, and it could be this process of sleepless nights, anxiety, worry, beating yourself up for having negative thoughts. It does seem that there's some desire to reflect and look upon yourself, look upon what you are manifesting, what you're thinking about, and how that's creating your reality. In the challenging position, I have the Five of Wands. So this means that there is some type of healthy competition within possibly yourself. The Five of Wands to me is my body card. I like to think of it as creating alignment within the body. I often feel like this is competition and or a challenge within the self, although it could be outside, external in the 3D. But from what I can see from just the starting point of these cards, this is probably you fighting against yourself a little bit. This could be, I'm getting something about heat in the body. This could be about arthritis or some type of like shingles, like some type of burning, maybe even pain or something like that. But I'm getting that you're healing it, that you're releasing it, or that it's a wish granted to be more aware of it. With it's like the body is trying to communicate something to you. In the subconscious, there is the Four of Swords. So when I pulled the cards, I asked, what's in the subconscious? What are we not aware of? What aren't we seeing? And it's almost like you're on ice, that there's a need for meditation, and the information that's in your subconscious, it's only for you. It's only to be revealed by yourself for yourself. It's not supposed to be in this message. I'm not supposed to be able to reveal what it is, but you have guides watching over you and protecting you. Look at all these white animals, all your spirit guide animals here. White rabbit, Pomeranian, some polar bears, a dog or wolf, Snow White energy. So maybe that story, that old tale, I feel like I'm dropping a key right here for somebody, something to look into. So I'll leave it at that. I'm not supposed to give you more than that. But there's something about through meditation, you're able to become more aware of the physical sensations in your body, and this awareness is a wish granted. I feel like maybe you've been going through in your recent past here a process of releasing negative programming, thoughts, anxieties, or even people that make you feel this way. There's been some releasing and healing going on, and it's a wish granted. And I'm getting it's a wish granted from your higher self. Like your higher self, like this, the person in this character, they're wise. They have gray hair. They're the sage or the crone. So there's joy. There's happiness for somebody that you're coming into this awareness in your own body. And it's you. It's just, it might not feel like it's you if you're the one feeling pain in the body. And I'm hearing this too shall pass. Okay, so some of the other evaluations I've made thus far are based on the fact that the Lovers is here, and the Lovers is, in this deck, a reflection of oneself in the mirror. So there has been some introspection that you've been doing with yourself, possibly about the negative thoughts that aren't serving you. Lovers can also be a social contract. And it's interesting that what I'm getting here is there is a social contract that you have to be yourself, that is the self that's out in the world, the self that goes to school, the self that has a job, the self that wants a partnership, marriage, children, the template possibly. This is the societal self. This is the mask that we wear when we go out of the house. And there's a need to come in alignment with the true self underneath the mask of the self out in the world. There is a beckoning. I'm hearing there's a beckoning for you to come home to yourself, your higher self, all that is you, all of your past life gifts that are coming online for you. So your body might be acting up because there's clearing that's happening, there's upgrades that's happening to you in your sleep state and even your waking state. I'm getting also that you've been having trouble sleeping as well, Leo. But this is a good sign. I'm getting that this is, I mean, you're doing the work. So good on you. In the coming future, we have Judgment. This card is just amazing. Judgment comes right before the end of a cycle, comes right before the world. It's a completion of a journey through the major arcana. This card really speaks to an awakening, an enlightenment. There's release. Judgment's also about divine retribution, things coming back around. And the reason I feel that this card is so succinct at this time is look at everyone in their bubble. All these people in their bubble. And there's some who are breaking free of their bubble and rising up. And you can see the pattern of the stars in the sky. People are being called home to their higher selves, to the fifth dimension, to awakening, to realize. And look at these people. There's someone sitting in their bubble. This could be you, sitting in your bubble, seeing other people, finally seeing other people in these bubbles that they're trapped themselves. But you can see the possibility that freedom is yours. So are you going to answer the call? Or are you going to play out another bubbled cycle? It's beautiful. Wow, very nice cards, Leo. How other people are seeing you or how you're seeing yourself is Nine of Pentacles. So this card indicates that traditionally that this is a happy, healthy single person card, that they are completely supported on their own. They don't need anyone else, but there possibly is an element of being lonely. This feels like isolation to me right now. It also feels like going into the depths of oneself and doing self-discovery, but also like peeking your head up a little bit into the 3D, being like, okay, is anyone else on this same page with me? Or am I in the 5D by myself? Who else is here? And the reason I say that is because it can feel lonely because there's the isolation. I'm also getting like, what are those float tanks? Especially here with the meditation card, with the Four of Swords card, which is an indication of meditation or taking a time out from thoughts. It's like a healing, but you're in your own world. So other people might be seeing you as being isolated, being recluse, not wanting to see other people. But it could be lonely. But it's also that you're using your discernment, like you might be judging the scenario and seeing other people and seeing that the way you are perceiving things is not like anyone else around you in your field, which might be bringing up some like old baggage and, stuff from the past. In your field, we have death, which is transformation. So, I mean, it's like the old you is dying away. The old world is like no more. It's transforming. It's on the surface. It looks like one thing in the 3D and it looks like something else in the 5D. There's things beyond the veil that other people aren't seeing, but you are seeing. There's a reflection. There's a duality here. There's a perspective that you have that not other people are having. There's certainly a transformation happening. Judgment and death together could also indicate that, there could be somebody physically in the 3D or in your field who is crossing to the other side. But I don't feel like it's a physical death. So yeah, it's really just, I think that it's you that's transforming, but it's also the world on a large scale. It's the world is transforming, and you're kind of like, is it safe to come out now and look? Am I going to be alone when I get there? And so in your action and advice card, you have the Star, which is, it's amazing how these two cards kind of mirror one another with the stars in the sky, this like circular elevation. It's the upward spiral rather than the downward spiral. It's awakening. It's enlightenment. It's lifting upwards. And it's a reminder that you're the star of the show. There may be something that you're called to bring further healing to. You may be being called to speak healing words or sing or perform or communicate healing energies out into the world. But most of all, it's march to the beat of your own drum. Do what makes your heart sing. You are the star of your show. You create your reality. This transformation is going to be huge for you. I'm getting Leo. And this is the Aquarius energy, right? This is the new world we're waking up into. This is the age of Aquarius. In your possible outcome position, we have the King of Swords and the Chariot. So it's about using your ultimate discernment. The King of Swords has seen a lot. They've been through a lot of emotional heartaches and trials and tribulations, but they know their truth. They speak their truth. They can make decisions that protect and honor themselves. But there's a level of there's the emotional element. Sorry, Mo's hearing something. There's the emotional element that's been removed from this person. So it's moving on at all costs. I'm getting like, it's like the train to the higher timeline is going to be it's going to be calling you. The train is leaving the station, I'm hearing, and you need to just you need to put whatever feelings that are maybe distorting the truth aside and move forward. Wow, this is a very clear indication of an outcome here for you. Some of the other readings I've been doing, it's almost like the outcome, there's still unfinished business. Whereas for you, I feel like, no, you've transformed. It's the work that you're doing within your body and your mind. If anything, there's just a little bit, there might just be a little bit of, fear, uncertainty. It could feel a little bit uncomfortable physically. We're creatures of wanting to be together with other people. We don't want to be alone. But I'm also getting that there's like a need to be alone. Like there's it's unavoidable. It's like you can't like continue to patch up the boat that has a hole in it that's leaking water. That's not going to solve the problem. Like you can't, it's like watering your own garden. Only you can do that. Oops. Yeah. There's some grief. 3 of Swords. I was really feeling that there's this, there's a bit of heartache. There's people that you had to leave behind, or that you will, if you haven't already, you will have to leave behind. This is to clarify the 9 of Pentacles, by the way. It's healing from those old stories, the old narrative, what's not serving you anymore. It's releasing the thought patterns that keep you trapped in anxious thinking, in unproductive thinking, in thinking that doesn't create the reality that you want. And so by coming into alignment with your body and your thoughts and really seeing your true reflection in the mirror, you're able to understand what your path is, even if it means, here with the Judgment card, that it's not going to be the path of those around you. Wow, Leo. I feel like Spirit is leveling you up. There's something that you need to be doing. Also, for some of you, this might be oddly specific, but for some of you, there's a vehicle change that needs to happen. So for some of you, this could be physically moving. This could be traveling across land or water. It could be small distance travel. It could be moving to a new town. But for some of you, this is also about a vehicle. There's a need to like get rid of a vehicle, I'm hearing. There's a need to be unemotional about an issue with a vehicle. Okay, I'm going to pull you some Cosmic Guidance Oracle cards. Spirit, what are the messages for Leo that could be most helpful for them in this scenario? Messages for Leo. Messages for Leo, please, Spirit. Okay. Happy endings. Interesting. So the light at the end of the tunnel is there if the journey so far has been somewhat challenging. It's going to bring in a new way of being, and you're going to be so happy about it. Oh, I feel this huge sense of relief. It's wonderful, Leo. So I'm getting that, like, in hearing this or having this realization, it's like all the pain and suffering that you've had to go through will be worth it on your journey because you're able to transform it, release it, heal it, and speak your new truth into reality. Yeah, look at that. Manifestation. What you desire is on its way. Yeah, what did I just say? And even these two cards look kind of the same with all the star energy in the back of this card. Ah, that's beautiful. You are manifesting something and it's coming true. Whether this is like your new, a new reality. Yeah, awesome. So I also have patience, long road ahead, reward awaits. So this could be different for each of you listening to this message, but I'm getting that some of you have already gone through a significant part of this process, and that patience has been required. Like, this has been a long journey. Like, there has been a lot. I'm getting even like years. Like, this feels like Nine of Swords to me. It feels like you're coming to the end of a cycle. You've had to go through this for a long time. Interesting that what was I saying? The light at the end of the tunnel with the happy endings and the sun card, and now we have what appears to be a sun lighting up this forward ascension. This ascension is clearly in these cards, so amazing. So amazing. And then we also have listen, silence your mind, and pay attention, which is perfect because that's exactly what the subconscious is wanting you to do as well. You need to take time out to meditate, to silence these thoughts, anxieties, worries from the past that you're releasing. You're healing it. I see you doing it. And this is so beautiful. Like, I feel like you're going to get everything you wanted and then some. Okay, and I'm going to pull one final oracle card. This is from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. These cards are awesome. Spirit, what does Leo need to know? What is the advice for Leo for this scenario? I'm gonna shuffle one more time. 3 times the charm. Okay. Inner peace. Wow. And the 2 koi, which is beautiful. It also, right away, this reminds me of Pisces season with because Pisces is the fish. It's the 2 fish. It's the yin and yang. It's the cycles of life. So I feel like you're certainly coming to a state of inner peace, and it's okay that you're in solitude. So perhaps some of these changes for some of you are coming at the end of Pisces season, into the transitional period before Aries season. I'm also getting something about Easter. I don't know, not everyone celebrates Easter, but with Pisces and the fish, Pisces represents the era of Christ consciousness as well. So there's something in that here for you. But it's like you're manifesting inner peace, and it's certainly coming for you. Wow. Leo, what a beautiful message. I hope this resonated with you, and I look forward to being with you in this next now moment. Until then, take good care. Bye for now.